Welcome back to the second segment of ILFL Soccer Night, the roundup episode show we call it. Right, we're going to go straight into... I was going to show you a few of the fixtures, but I realised if we do the cup draw, then these fixtures that we're going to show you will make sense. So what I've got, in fact, I'm going to keep it as fair as possible. No need for us to get the draw stand. We've only got 4 teams to pick. They're in my hands, in front of you. I'm shuffling them now. No magic tricks, as you can see, no sleeves on me. For those of you that are into David Blaine & Co. Anyway, the 4 slips are here. What I'm going to do, I'm pretty much going to put them down here. These guys have not seen the slips next to me. They are the 4 teams... or 5 teams, I'll explain in a moment, of the Challenge Cup. Now, this is the draw for the semi-final, which will be played on the 24th of April. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Rash over to my left to pick out the home team and Shaquille to pick out the away team. And these games, as we said, will be played at the Marshes on the 24th. Reason I said there was 5 teams because one of the fixtures haven't been sorted. What I just showed you earlier, the ILFL quarter-final Challenge Cup replay, that was between St Catherine's and Crusaders this coming Sunday. So that's why there's 5 teams. Those 2 teams will be on 1 slip and the rest of the teams will be there. So that's pretty much it. Let's get the Challenge Cup draw done. So Rash, when you're ready, if you can draw the very first team. Rash has chosen the nearest slip next to me.
Yep. So Redcoat.
Okay, so we've got Redcoat. Who are they going to be facing, Shaquille, for the Challenge Cup semi-final?
They'll play St Catherine's or Crusaders.
St Catherine's or Crusaders. So the winners of this coming Sunday's game between St Catherine's and Crusaders, they will be up against... who did you just say?
Redcoat.
Redcoat. Sorry, memory serves me terrible. Okay. I'm going to give it another shuffle, Rash, because I don't trust you guys.
Okay.
Okay, Rash is going to pick the one that's nearest side to me. And just for formalities, the home team will be...
Walthamstow Red Star.
Walthamstow Red Star. Shaquille, if you want to show us the final team out of that draw.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. That is your Challenge Cup semi-final. Okay, so that's all sorted. Hopefully those games will take place on the 24th. So we've just got one thing that needs finalising this coming Sunday. St Catherine's and Crusaders, the winners of that will play the first team that was drawn, and then the Arsenal will be against the Walthamstow Red Star. So we could potentially this year see the Challenge Cup being won by a second division team, because the bottom, the second draw has 2 second division teams, so at least we'll have one of them in the final. So 24th for that, and on the nearer the 24th, we'll announce when the Challenge Cup final will be. Okay, let's look at the rest of the open age things coming up. Okay, so this Sunday we just mentioned we've got St Catherine's and Crusaders. Rash, do you want to tell us about a few more games that are coming up?
One of the first projects is on what's going to happen is the Mayor's Cup. It's been taking place on the 2nd, 3rd, 9th and 10th of April.
Right.
We have worked with the Mayor's Cup organisers in the past, and again, as we do with a lot of the projects, we work in partnership. So we'll be assisting the Mayor's Cup as one of the partnering organisations. There are other organisations involved, but we are one of the partners. And again, we'll be there on those 4 days assisting with the qualifying rounds. And there's also a men's tournament. There are a few of the ILFL member teams participating, and we'll be also in the final day, obviously assisting with all the final and trophies, etc. So it's good to see that the Mayor's Cup back, and it's good to see ILFL again partnering the tournament itself.
Excellent. I mean, just to let the viewers know the Mayor's Cup, what it is, the Tower Hamlets Mayor every year has been throwing a football competition, and it's one that's run directly by the local authority, which is part of their sporting initiatives. And this year, officially announced, actually, so us ILFL will be assisting the Tower Hamlets Mayor in delivering this tournament, so it should be good fun. Shaquille, I understand you'll be there as well as an ILFL representative.
Yeah, I'll be there. I played in the Mayor's Cup a few times. I won it myself with my under-16s.
Excellent.
And it's a great occasion. It's a great day out for the family, the youngsters as well, because they've got a youngster tournament as well, and they've got the Vast Cup, the FA Cup, their trophy as well. It's a lovely tournament.
I think the unique thing about it is that it's got adults competition, it's got women's competition, it's got under 18s, under 16s, under 12s, under 9s, under 8s. So they're expected to be a huge crowd in the qualifying rounds, and the final is going to be at Marlin Stadium on the Sunday, the 10th of April. So we're expecting a lot of the youth to be there as in the previous years. So it's a great competition, and and we're glad to be obviously part of one of the partners and assist as much as we can, as we normally do.
Excellent. So there you have it. On the 2nd and on the 3rd of April, the Tower Hamlets Mayor's Cup will be taking place in Tower Hamlets in Victoria Park, with all those rounds. As you've heard, all the different competition criteria. You've got the different underage selections, you've got the open age, you've even got women's football. So this is brilliant stuff, and I hope you take some time out to go to Vicky Park this coming weekend to go and enjoy the Mayor's Cup, and no doubt you'll see some of our guys there as well that will be there to hopefully guide you around. And then, Rash, the weekend after that, still the Mayor's Cup, isn't it?
Actually, even on the 10th of April, we have the ILFL League Cup final between Ace and Crusaders, which will take place at the Hackney Marshes show pitch. I'm looking forward to that because I think Crusaders, I believe the only game they lost in the league was against Ace, and Ace obviously coming runners up. I think it'll be a nice game, both willing to obviously get the hand on the cup. So that should be a good game. So on the 10th is our ILFL League Cup final at the Hackney Marshes show pitches between two top sides. So hopefully it'll be a good game to watch.
So double whammy for you on Sunday the 10th of April, where you're going to have the Mayor's Cup final, all the finals taking place at Milan Stadium, and then you're also going to have in Hackney Marshes the show pitch, the state-of-the-art pitch that they've got sorted there right by the changing rooms. That's where you're going to have our League Cup final between Ace and Crusaders, and unlike last year, we're going to see a non-Premiership team possibly will win it this year. Between these two teams, who had a right season between them, because back and forth, a lot of feistiness, but in the end, I think two deserved teams to be in the final. So some great football coming up for you in the two coming weekends. Rash, it doesn't stop there, does it? Because April's a busy month.
It's and the following month, following week, we've got the a Unity Cup, one of the Unity Cup competition, which is a Super Cup. It's a competition, it's an open age competition, and it's open to everyone throughout the whole of UK. And that competition, we had about 19 to 20 teams interested, but as I said to all the teams, until they pay up and they confirm, we've got our 16 teams. So that competition is now closed. We'll have the draw next Monday on our show. Just to give you some names, we've got teams like Abu Hani, Ace, Beaumont, Hawk and Eagles, Bromley, Reach Out, Valence, West End, Sylhet Shodor, FC Bengal, who are the runners-up, MK, Fish Island, to name
MK are coming down as well.
They're coming down. Again, it's good to see teams like Baka, who are a new team, teams like MK, they come from distance. So it's an open competition, and this year we cut it to 16, so we can manage 16. There's going to be groups of 4, and the draw will be next week, and we can give you further details. But that's an open competition which has been successful. It's our Unity Cup competition for the Super Cup, which is for the adults, and it's on the 17th of April at Hackney Marshes.
And this is the, have I got that right, 4th year running?
This is the third year.
Third year running. So there you guys have some more football in the month of April coming up. 17th of April, the Unity Cup, the Champions Cup, the actual Unity Cup I should mention, the one that's been going on for years. And there'll be a few other Unity Cups out there, people trying to disunify the Unity anyway. I loved my language puns. But yeah, 17th of April, get yourself down to the Hackney Marshes. You're going to see teams come from everywhere. Come on, we've got teams come from Milton Keynes. We've got FC Bengal in there. So we've got a great competition coming up with the Unity Cup. And following that, and part of the Unity Cup, go on.
Part of the Unity Cup is our Legends Cup, which is going to be the 1st of May. We've got 14 teams confirmed. There's 2 more slots available, and the deadline is this Thursday. So if there's any veteran teams out there, it's 11 aside. We're looking to, obviously there's 2 more spaces available, so if you're interested, get in touch with us quickly, because on the Thursday it's actually closing date itself. So again, it's an 11-a-side competition for the vets. We're looking at 16. We've got 14 confirmed, and that should be a cracking match, because I've not come across any competition with vets which is 11-a-side with 16 teams. So that'll be the first. Again, we've got teams all parts of UK coming from up north, Midlands, from south, and various teams from London itself. But obviously in between that, on the 24th is one of our unique projects.
We're going to come on to that, because we're going to go for a quick break, Rash.
All right,
but just before, yes. So just to quickly recap before we go on our break, the 16 places have been taken for the Champions Cup on the 17th, the Unity Cup. The Super Cup, those 16 places have been taken, and the Legends Cup, which is part of the Unity Cup, that has 2 places left. So only over 35s for that one on the 24th, but on the 17th we've got, I'm sorry, not the 24th, that's the 1st of May. So the 17th, the Unity Cup Open Age is finished. It's all places are gone. Just get ready for that. Okay. I've got so much more to talk about. I don't know when I'm going to get the vets in, but let's go for a quick break. When we come back, UK Bangladeshi Championships coming up for you. See you in a bit.